they have to admit they were here.
The Featherweight World Grand Prix continue as undefeated Adam Borics takes on Darrion, the Wolf Caldwell. Only one will make that next step towards Bellator gold. This is Bellator 238. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to beautiful Southern California as Bellator MMA gets set once again for the fourth consecutive time to kick off the new year here at the fabulous Forum in Inglewood, California. Tomorrow night, live on DAZN, a 6-fight main card featuring in the co-main event the Bellator Featherweight World Grand Prix, the second fight in the quarterfinal round. It is the Wolf against the undefeated fighter from Hungary, the Kid. And of course, in the main event of the evening, 5 5-minute rounds for Bellator Gold. The reigning and defending Bellator Featherweight World Champion, Julia Farr. 11-5-win streak. Takes on the Bellator newcomer in her much-anticipated Bellator debut, one of the most dominant fighters in all of MMA, Cris Cyborg. The main event, 5 5-minute rounds for Bellator Gold. For those joining us live here at the Forum and joining us live around the world, we welcome you to Bellator 238 Fun vs. Cyborg, the weigh-in show. We'll have your fighters on the scale just momentarily. I'm Michael C. Williams, cage announcer for Bellator MMA. Joining me on stage, as always, the lovely ladies from Bellator MMA, Mercedes and Louise. Joining us for the prelims will be Mr. Rich Chow. And momentarily, when we start the main card fights on the scale, we'll be visited by Mr. Scott Coker. Before kicking things off, we'd like to say thank you to the California State Athletic Commission for all you're doing in sanctioning events and keeping the fighters safe. John Carpenter and Foster, Executive Officer, Marketing, getting attendance tonight. Thank you guys so very much. And with that, again, we welcome you here live and around the world. Let's start with your prelims. The action will kick off live on DAZN tomorrow, 4:30 local time in California, 7:30 Eastern time. Here's your first matchup, PACHECO against Jacob. First fighters on the scale at all times, the blue corners, and let's start there from Riverside, California. Please welcome Dynamite David PACHECO. Early on as a professional, he stands at 1-0. His second fight inside the Bellator cage. Welterweight, set for 3 5-minute rounds. PACHECO officially on the scale, 170.8 pounds. And now making his Bellator debut as a pro, he's 3-0. Please welcome Miguel Chica. Out of Los Angeles, California, by way of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Yeah, the 22-year-old making his Bellator debut officially. 169.9. 169.9 for Jacobs. Your second fight, prelims live on DAZN, lightweight set for 3 5-minute rounds of Vera Taylor. Your first fighter making his way to the scale back in the Bellator cage from Stockton, California, Cris Avila. officially 156 pounds even, 156 for Avila. Now his opponent back in the Bellator cage by way of San Bernardino, California, by way of Long Beach from Alameda, California. Please welcome Anthony Free-Boy Taylor. Pounds, 154.6 for Taylor. Next up, set for 3 500 rounds at a contract weight of 180 pounds. Millender versus MURRIETTA. First fighter making his way to the scale from Fontana, California. He's 8-3 as a professional. Loses Montan MURRIETTA. .5, 179.5 pounds for MURRIETTA. And now his opponent returning to the Bellator cage by way of San Bernardino. He fights out of Fullerton, California. Please welcome Curtis Millender. .78.8, 178.8 pounds for Millender. Next up on the prelims, live on DAZN, will be featherweight, set for 3 5-minute rounds. First up, fighting out of Orange, California. Please welcome Mario Handsome Navarro.
Yeah, he's funny. Yeah, it's weird. One personality, that's the way he's not good. I don't get it. And get me good pick up guns right now. Make a freebie. All right.
On the scale, officially 146 pounds even, 146 for Navarro. And now his opponent, fighting out of San Diego, California, by way of Auckland, New Zealand, back in the Bellator cage, undefeated, the Maori kid, JJ Wilson. As a professional, 3-0 inside the Bellator cage. His weight officially the same, 146 pounds even for Wilson. Next up, we'll stay in the featherweight division. Again, 3 5-minute rounds. Your first fighter out of Hollywood, California, by way of Iraq. Back in the Bellator cage, please welcome Adel Kiofishin ALTAMIMI. scale officially, 146 pounds even, 146 for ALTAMIMI. And now his opponent, by way of Hollywood, Florida. He fights out of Stockton, California. Please welcome AJ Agazarm. Scale officially 145.4, 145.4 pounds for Agazarm. Next matchup, live on DAZN, the prelim card will stay in the featherweight division. Again, 3 500 pounds. It'll be Pico versus CAREY. First fighter up, by way of Oakland, California, fighting out of Fort Smith, Arkansas. As a professional, he stands at 7-3. Please welcome Daniel Scary CAREY. £144.9, 144.9 for CAREY. And now his opponent, by way of Whittier, California, fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Please welcome Aaron Pico. Pico on the scale officially 145.8 pounds, 145.8. Next up on the prelim card, we'll go to a contract weight, 160 pounds, set for 3 5-minute rounds. Bender, Jones, first fighter, making his way to the scale from Long Beach, California, 9-5. As a professional, please welcome Joshua Jones.
AJ.
160 pounds even for Jones, 160. And now his opponent fighting out of Rancho Cucamonga, California. Please welcome Brandon Bender. Two and one in the Bellator cage as a professional overall. 12 victories, just that one defeat on the scale. Bender, 159.3, 159.3 pounds. And your next matchup on the prelim card, it'll be lightweights, Seychelles, Clark. First fighter to the scale, fighting out of Los Angeles, California. As a pro, he stands at 14-9. Please welcome to the scale, Dominic Clark.
Really awkward. Yeah.
for his second fight in the Bellator cage, officially 155.1, 155.1 pounds. And now his opponent making his Bellator debut, 8-2 as a professional, fighting out of Sao Bernardo do Campo, Brazil. Please welcome Ricardo Sasquatch Seixas. 155.6, 155.6. And now for the final prelim live on DAZN, we'll go back to the featherweight division. BARTOVICH, Connor, first fighter, making his way to the scale from Upland, California in his pro debut. Please welcome Jared Connor. 146 pounds even for Connor. And now his opponent fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, making his professional debut. Please welcome El Tigre, Tony Bartovich. 144.5, 144.5 pounds for Bartovich. There's your prelim card tomorrow night live on DAZN. Again, 4:30 local time, 7:30 Eastern time for the prelims. And now we go to the 6-fight main card for Bellator 238, Bud vs. Cyborg. Live on DAZN tomorrow night from the iconic forum. It'll get underway at 7 p.m. local time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Again, a 6-fight main card will start with your first fight on the main card. It'll be a matchup in the strawweight division. It'll be Knight versus King. Your first fighter making her way to the scale. In her Bellator debut, she fights out of Knoxville, Tennessee, Emilee King. Scale officially, 115.2, 115.2 pounds for King. And now her opponent, returning to the Bellator cage in her second professional MMA contest, a world champion professional boxer, 1-0 as an MMA fighter. Please welcome back Eva Knight. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, by way of Las Vegas, Nevada. Team Unbreakable, Mr. Glazer, Randy Couture. The staff is with us on the scale. Knight at 114.5 pounds for Knight. the second fight live on the zone for the main card tomorrow night. Welterweight set for 3 5-minute rounds. It'll be Daniels versus King. First fighter making his way to the scale, also fighting out of Knoxville, Tennessee for a reason. Making his Bellator debut, 8-5 overall, please welcome the Asian Persuasion, Jason King. Husband to Emilee King on the scale, the husband and wife team, main card, his weight 169.7. 169.7 for King. And now his opponent, fighting out of Orange, California, the reigning Bellator kickboxing world champion. Back in the MMA cage where he stands 1-1. Please welcome the human highlight reel, Raymond, the real deal, Daniel. .8, 169.8 pounds for Daniels. Next up, your third fight on the main card, the Bellator 238 bantamweight division. It'll be Pettis and Khashakyan. First fighter making his way to the scale from Glendale, California, making his Bellator debut. Please welcome the fearless Alfred Khashakyan. On the scale, officially 135.9 pounds. And now his opponent, also making his Bellator debut, the veteran, brings 18 professional victories, 5 defeats, fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please welcome Sergio Pettis. Officially 135 pounds even. 135 for Pettis. That features many of the world's best featherweights. We'll go back now to the featherweight division. The matchup, Corrales, Archuleta. First fighter making his way to the scale, fighting out of Venice Beach, California. Please welcome Juan, the Spaniard, Archuleta. Coming off his world title challenge, his only loss inside the Bellator cage, where he's 5-1 overall as a professional, 23 professional victories, just 2 defeats. The Spaniard on the scale, 145.5, 145.5 pounds for Archuleta. And now, one of the toughest featherweights in Bellator. He's fought nearly all of the featherweight division. He's back once again from MURRIETTA, California. Please welcome Henry Corrales. As a professional, 17 victories, 4 defeats. finished 13 of those 17 wins, 7 by knockout, 6 by submission. On the scale, Corrales, 145.3. 145.3 pounds for Corrales.
Yeah, I know.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, go to the co-main event of the evening, the quarterfinal round in Bellator's Featherweight World Grand Prix, the Wolf and the Kid, set for 5 rounds.
Lockdown. Yeah. Come on, Rich.
Is locked.
So sweet.
Ready to launch. Undefeated Adam Borics.
I am looking forward for the finish.
Battles Darrion Caldwell.
I know you heard this, Pop. Come and get some.
Just the win.
It don't matter, I'm running through them. You want dominance. But beat your ass too.
Darrion Caldwell. Oh my God. Adam Borics. And that flying knee, he does it again.
We just getting settled, boy.
It's time. Wow.
And now we introduce first the blue corner, originally from Hungary, now fighting out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Please welcome the undefeated Kid Borics. As a professional, 14 victories, no defeats. 5 of those victories inside the Bellator cage. He's got 10 finishes to his credit, 4 by knockout, 6 by way of submission, advancing in the opening round of the second round TKO finish. And now on the scale, 144.9 pounds. And now his opponent, the former Bellator Bantamweight World Champion, moving back up to featherweight, having advanced now in the quarterfinal round. Please welcome from Rahway, New Jersey, the Wolf, Darrion Caldwell. As a professional, 14 victories, just 3 defeats, 11-2 inside the Bellator cage. 7 finishes to his credit. His official weight, 144.6. 144.6 for Caldwell.
Get back, Scott. All right, there you go. All right,
set for 5 rounds or less. The Bellator Featherweight World Championship, Bud versus Cyborg.
Different titles in different organizations. My plan in Bellator is to be world champion.
The title is on the line.
One thing, I feel like Cyborg's already looking past me. Now, a lot of people have looked past me, and it's never done me wrong. This is my belt, this is my home, and I'm super proud to be face of the This is the perfect time for me to face Cris Cyborg, because I'm at the absolute best of my career.
Every fight is important for me. I like to be violent, I put a lot of pressure on my opponent.
I'm not afraid. Cyborg uses intimidation and fear on her opponents, and a lot of the rules that get in there are broken before the fight even starts. But it's not going to help it with me.
You know, all the time when I step in the cage of my opponents, I'm not worried about what she's gonna do. I'm worried about what I'm gonna do.
I've definitely prepared for the best, toughest, hardest fight. I'm not going to be placed in, but I believe in every aspect of my game, and I'm here to show it.
This is the good thing. It's nice when the girls come 110%. This means we're gonna make it the best fight in life.
The perfect piece down there.
Winning against Cyborg does a lot for my legacy. She's proved herself. Why not fight the best? So she is the best.
Julia, I hope you're training really hard. I know it's 8 years undefeated, but they're gonna make the hardest fight for you.
Winning against Cyborg says that I'm the absolute best 145er in the entire world.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former three-time featherweight world champion, Juan from Brazil, making her Bellator debut, Cyborg. The challenger on the scale, officially 143.8, 143 pounds.
I'm here with Cris Cyborg. Cris, in 2009, you won your first world title fighting for Strikeforce and Scott Coker. Then you won the Invicta title, you won the UFC title. What does it mean to you as a person, as a fighter, coming here trying to win your fourth world title against Julia Budd tomorrow?
And I say thank you for everyone coming here for watching me. Thanks for everything. You know, fight tomorrow for the title, and you get that title for me is you never quit. That's it for all my fans, never quit. Doesn't matter where you're at now, never quit, keep going, because this is what it means for me.
Sounds good to me. Ladies and gentlemen, Cris Cyborg.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, she's undefeated at 7-0 inside the Bellator cage, her fourth defense of the title. Please welcome the reigning and defending Bellator featherweight world champion, Julia Budd. Canada, the champion on the scale, 144.5 pounds, 144.5 pounds for the champ.
I'm here with Julia Budd. Julia, you and I talked yesterday, and you talked about this being 10 years in the making, this fight. You were first, and your first fight that you offered you, Cris, and you said, nope, this is not the right time. Tell me why now, 10 years later, this is the perfect time for you.
It's the only time. This is the perfect time, tomorrow night. So make sure you guys tune in. I'm going to put on the best performance of my life.
Sounds great to me. Ladies and gentlemen, the champ, Julia Budd.
Cyborg. Bellator 238, the main card. Once again, kicks off at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 o'clock local here on the West Coast. The prelims, of course, live on DAZN. Start time 4:30 local, 7:30 Eastern Time. Thank you for joining us here at the Weigh-In Show. We'll see you tomorrow night live on DAZN.
And
I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
Shocked if this fight went the distance.
Unknown MMA. Everything you don't know about MMA.